Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. This is actually part of a playlist of me trying to learn the top 100 cryptocurrencies from the CoinMarketCap website. I welcome you to join me in this journey, as well as me doing live videos on news stories that happen on a daily basis. Click the subscribe button down below, and you can also click the little bell notification to get live updates of when I go live. And you can actually jump in, and I encourage you to be part of the Team BitGlen live chat that we have going during the live content. If you like this style of content, give this video a thumbs up. Also comment down below any thoughts that you may have of anything that I've said in this video. You can also follow me outside of the YouTube comment section on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, all with the name BitGlen. Or if you really want to be part of Team BitGlen, you can actually join in the Telegram group chat, which is in the description down below. Follow that link and you'll be able to chat to me as well as all the other guys that have followed me since the beginning of this journey. And if you really want to help support me and this channel grow, I'm not trying to shill or sell any coins in particular. I'm actually trying to support myself using the Team BitGlen brand that me and Team BitGlen helped design together, and we actually have a website called teambitglen.com, so head over to there and purchase a piece of merchandise if it tickles your fancy. So let's get into the main content of today. Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. This is my channel BitGlen. My name's Glenn, and today I actually wanted to talk about the end of Hashflare. So this has been something that's been going on for several months, and if you've been watching my YouTube channel, you'll know that obviously when I first got involved in cryptocurrency, I actually wanted to get down the mining route, and I actually planned to buy an ASIC miner, but at that time they were either selling for so high or they were sold out. So obviously I looked into alternatives and I found Genesis mining and Hashflare. Obviously since starting Hashflare, I made an initial investment of $1,650. I then obviously vlogged my journey in the world of cryptocurrency, which also meant talking about Hashflare. I even done videos about how much I'm earning from Hashflare. Obviously I got referral bonuses from people that clicked in the link when I first started. I thought this was all legit, above board. You know, it seemed like a solid company, been going 4 or 5 years, continuous payouts daily. So yeah, no, I thought I'll take the risk, and based off other YouTubers that I watched personally myself, obviously I also got involved in Hashflare as well. So since about, from my memory, about, I would say April time, Hashflare actually started either being very unprofitable or completely non-existent, and they actually started to the maintenance fee, because the maintenance fee is a set amount, it never changed. Every time that the difficulty got higher through Bitcoin mining, and every time the price of Bitcoin went down, you were getting closer and closer to what Hashflare actually charge as a daily fee, because that never changed. It was always the same. So you've got something that stays still and you've got other parts moving. So eventually, obviously they've either crossed paths to the negative side, or obviously cancelled each other out. So no one has been receiving payouts from Bitcoin through Hashflare, and I believe they stopped all their mining together, which I found a bit odd, because you can understand if Bitcoin was unprofitable, but they seem to offer other contracts as well, which I know mining at the moment are profitable. So that obviously I can't comment on because I never took part in any of those. So yeah, so we've been in this period where no one's been receiving any money at all, and our accounts were sort of closed off really. And they had a withdrawal limit which was 0.05 at one point, but then they lowered it down to 0.04, then it was 0.3, and that's where we've been for a while. Now I had a balance of 0.023, I'm gonna say. So I actually didn't hit the minimum withdrawal. So I've just had this balance, and I'm sure many of you that are clicking on this video may feel the same. have had this balance that I just can't do anything with. I've just left it there, and obviously I keep hoping that Bitcoin went up in price. As of today is the 21st of July. Hashflare still haven't paid out anything, even when Bitcoin has gone back up to 7.5k almost. That was a point where, you know, a lot of us in the community and in my Telegram group chat, Team Bitglen, which you can join, the link to it is down below. Obviously, we talked amongst ourselves and said, you know, we reckon once it hits 7.5 to 8k, we think it'll be back profitable again. But since then, the difficulty has continued to rise, and they're saying that it's still not profitable. So they've actually said that in the terms and conditions, that when you sign these contracts, when you initially make that contract with them, you agree to 28 days. If your contract runs at an unprofitable rate, then they have the ability to just terminate your contract, which they have done. They've said in a post. Now, I didn't actually get an email. A lot of you out there have been saying, Glenn, I got sent this email. A few of you have shared it in my Telegram group chat, which I really appreciate. Obviously, we're all keeping each other up to date as if things happen. I actually found out through Facebook, just for Facebook posts that I saw that they posted, which was this one here, and I'll read it out to you quickly. Dear users, as you know, the last few months have been really difficult time for cryptocurrency market, which has also affected the operation of our service. We have made every possible effort in order to resolve the problem that has arisen. For instance, we have considered a variety of technical solutions which would have allowed us to lower the expenses related to maintenance and electricity. However, due to the general instability of the market, the actions we have taken not significantly influence the current situation. For over a month, our users encountered a situation where the payouts were lower than the maintenance fee, resulting in a zero accruals to the balance. As of the 18th of the 7th, the payouts were lower than the maintenance fee for 28 consecutive days. Bitcoin mining continues to be unprofitable, in the light of which we would like to inform you that as of the 18th of the 7th, we have forced to start disabling SHA hardware, and today, the 20th of the 7th, stop the mining service of active SHA-256 contracts in accordance with the clause 5.5 of our terms of service, which we are required to accept when creating a purchase and are the basis of the concluding of the contract. We expect that the crypto market situation will stabilize in the nearest future, and we will be able to offer our users new adventurous solutions. We will continue to inform you of any changes. Stay tuned for updates. What I take from this is, obviously, as we all know, mining Bitcoin isn't profitable, and I know some of you may comment and say, yes it is, Glenn, I'm earning $1 a day from mining Bitcoin, but obviously they, as well as mining, say, from myself at home, if I was to mine myself at home, and I'm not defending them in any way, but obviously I just need to say what I think is happening, because otherwise what's the point doing these videos? If I was mining Bitcoin myself, I would have to take into account electricity, cost of hardware. That's it. Obviously, once I've taken those factors out and spread it out, then you could say, yeah, okay, I'm running at a profit of X, Y, and Z from mining Bitcoin a day. Hashflare as a company, on the other hand, obviously I don't know their full ins and outs. Obviously they're based in Estonia. I don't know what laws and taxation laws they have in place, but their maintenance fee obviously had to cover electricity, cost of hardware, staff, wages, rent for the wherever it is they were storing these, hardware costs, obviously tax, national insurance, or whatever they may have over there. So yeah, there's obviously a lot more involved, and obviously they have this set fee, and a lot of people may say, oh, it's a con, it's a con, but unfortunately, obviously, me in particular, I made sure I did a lot of research beforehand, and I regularly pointed out how the maintenance fee works. Again, not justifying what they've done and how they've gone about it, but obviously I have to accept that. If I bought a ASIC miner myself and started mining, I would have to come to the conclusion at some point that actually this machine's running at a negative net profit, so I might as well turn the machine off. That's essentially what they're saying. Is that what's going on? I don't know. I think they probably could have lowered the maintenance fee, especially for people that, I feel the people that are most affected are people that jumped in towards the end, and I've got a few of them obviously in the Telegram group chat who are sharing stories. You know, one gentleman said that he invested $4,000 in Hashflare literally only a few months ago. Obviously he's received nothing in return, so that's a massive loss for him, and I'm sure there's many of you watching this video out there like that. I invested at a good time when Bitcoin was really profitable and the mining was profitable in terms of receiving Bitcoin back for your money, and also I bought it at a time where the cost of the contracts were quite low. They slowly started to up their cost of their contracts, and then obviously difficulty and Bitcoin price did just drop, as we all know. So that's how I found out about it. Obviously I've been sharing, I've done a video the other day because they allowed me to make a withdrawal. Then I realized that you can only actually withdraw 0.01 at a time, which I thought was a bit bizarre. And the other thing, this is one thing that has really irritated me, it's really annoyed me. They must have known a couple of days ago, or at least a week ago, that this was going to happen. They must have thought, right, we're on the 21st day now. Unless Bitcoin really jumps up in price in the next 7 days, we're going to have to terminate everyone's contracts, and we're going to receive quite a big backlash from people. They must have known that. They must. I was aware of that. They must have been aware of that. So then it shocks me that about 3 or 4 days ago, they started to request everyone's data. That is, pictures of your passport, a selfie of you with your passport, your name, address, your business name, what you do for work, you know, a lot of personal data, which I actually did, because obviously I was thinking, oh, I want to get my 0.02 something Bitcoin out, and they had stated that, oh, if you follow this verification process, then you'll receive the benefits of being a registered user, and you'll be able to receive these lower withdrawal limits, which obviously I again done a video for the other day. So anyway, that's where we are. I just find it boggling, can't believe I use boggling, but I find it odd that they have done that right towards the end of them closing the contracts down. Now I'm thinking, well, what are they doing with my data? What was the purpose of accumulating that data? Why did they need to know my name, address, my passport details, my passport number? So yeah, that does worry me. That is something that I think many people will be concerned with. If I had a choice of going back in time, I wouldn't have done the verification process. So if you're receiving these emails from Hashflare now saying, please follow this verification process, I'd recommend that you don't do it, because I don't see why they need it. But anyway, here we are today. The one thing that I messaged straight away to Hashflare through Twitter, which you can follow me through Twitter. My name's glen on Twitter. And I sent them a message saying, will we be able to withdraw our last funds before you close down? That was something that I was really worried of, that they would just run off with everyone's Bitcoin balances. But as of right now, recording this video, there is a button to do a withdrawal limit. So as of today, you can click on the withdrawal button and it's still in place, the daily limit of 0.01. I withdrew 0.01 a couple of days ago, so it's refreshed and now I can withdraw another 0.01. That's what it's allowing me. I don't know if it will let me do the full amount. No. 0.01. That's it. That's the most it will let me take. So I'm going to have a small balance left in there, very tiny balance. But this 0.01, let's have a little look at what that's worth in today's price. So 0.01 BTC to USD. It's $75, so it's not something to you know, throw away. Probably worth about, I assume, $80 to $85 with this little bit left over, but you know, I'm not going to take a gamble on it. I'm going to withdraw my limit. If I lose a bit of Bitcoin, then so be it. I'd rather get most of it out than lose all of it. So obviously I don't know what's going to happen in the future, so I'm going to make that withdrawal. When I did this the other day, obviously I didn't video it. Oh, that's not a good start. Let's try again. Go to panel, withdraw, withdraw. Right, that seemed to go through. Withdrawal request created. We've sent you an email. So I've just received that email. So now you can see I've got a small balance left. I may lose that. All I would highly recommend that you do is check your Hashflare balance. If you can make a withdrawal, I would personally do it, but it's entirely up to you. They may come out with a message and say the minimum amount is this, but you can withdraw the remainder of your balance. I might be under that, so then I might lose that sum of money, but I would rather gain the $75 worth today than maybe getting $80 if I weigh it out. So to me, it's worth the risk. So that's really it. That's all I have to say. That is the end of Hashflare. They're saying that they're going to offer us adventurous offers in the future. So maybe they're trying to accumulate data on people so that when Bitcoin does, or if it goes back up in price, whether they send us new offers, you know, oh, because you were with us before and you lost out before, we're going to offer you, you know, 20% discount. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, but that's what they're sounding like they're hinting towards. Obviously, they've accumulated data off everyone now, so or a lot more people, so maybe that was the purpose of it. But let me know what you think. Please comment down below. I'm hoping that not too many people have lost out too much through Hashflare, and that you have been making regular withdrawals, and obviously with these lower withdrawal limits you have got the most out that you can. So that's really it from me. That's the end of Hashflare. Just to let you guys know that to me is pretty much the end of cloud mining, or any sort of cloud. Obviously I invested in Envian and I invested in Hashflare, and they're the two things that I run with. I rolled the dice. Neither of them have paid off, so not very successful so far. I wish I'd mined myself. If you are looking to get into mining, I can't stress enough that there's something to be said about being the master of your own destiny. And you know, if you bought a miner yourself, probably it would be unprofitable at the moment. It is with any Bitcoin mining, so that leads me to believe what Hashflare is saying is true. But at least you can turn the machine off yourself and think, yeah, I made that decision. Whereas obviously I feel like these guys have made a decision for thousands of customers without asking them what they want to do, even if there was some sort of lower maintenance fee or high maintenance fee, I don't know, something, or a percentage. They've not offered us any, they've just pretty much closed it and switched it all off. So that's my take from this whole experience. Let me know what you think of the whole Hashflare situation and in cloud mining in general. Comment down below. Join the Telegram group chat, which is, the link to it is down below. It's completely free. There's no shilling of any companies or ICOs in there. It's just guys chatting about cryptocurrency. So I welcome you to join us there and ask questions. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, all with the name BitGlen, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. See you later guys, bye.